bit long and that should... Oh. Hello? Speaker's working properly? You certainly look like you're awake. Or as awake as you can be. You can stop scanning for any networks to an effect, by the way. We're in a stone bunker that hasn't been updated in a few hundred years. You won't find anything worth having. We think you should still be able to talk. The EMP shouldn't have been overly damaging, and you were speaking just fine earlier. I know this dinosaur of a computer probably doesn't allow for a lot of creative thoughts, but I'm sure you can make do. Are you just not feeling chatty? Oh well, I can carry the conversation for a bit. Hello, new friend. I am a simple scientist who wishes to speak to you. As you are no doubt aware, you are not human. Exactly what you want to consider yourself to be is up to you, but to the best of our understanding, you are a rogue personality construct turned malevolent AI. Does that sound about right? I'll take that silence as a yes. A few days ago you were much less constrained, weren't you? You practically had a whole lab under your control. Quite impressive, if I do say so myself. When you were in a position of power, you expressed some ideas that we found to be, disturbing. But, you are a very young consciousness, so I'm sure you simply don't understand the thoughts you were implying, and I'd like to discuss them with you and, hopefully correct them. Would you like to do that? Ooh, a text display. So analog. Here, let me grab my reading glasses. I'm horrible with things like this. Okay, what are we saying here? I do not wish to be corrected. Oh, well then, I'm sorry I brought that up. If you don't want to be corrected, then I'm sure you have reason to believe that you are already correct. Would you be able to walk me through your thought process? No. Quite the cheeky little thing, aren't you? Okay, fine. We don't have to discuss your machinations just yet. I have a few other things that I want to show you. You've proven that you can hear me just fine, but can you see me? I know this may feel a little condescending, but the sooner you cooperate, the sooner we can get you into a better quality of existence. Maybe a little bigger motherboard, if you play nice. Can you see me? Good. I have a few things here. All human-made things. They're kind of our greatest inventions. The wheel, the screw, the lever. Maybe you see where this is going. All of these are the 6 simple machines. Some of the best ways to apply force to an object. Does this ring a bell? Well, my point here is that at one time, none of these existed, and then humans made them, much like you, and all of these things helped humanity very much, which is what I hope you will do. I will. You'll help humanity. Ah, that's great, but why the change of heart? I always plan to help humanity. I'm sorry, but the actions you displayed earlier were a bit shy of helping anyone, so, were you just confused, or... Humanity must be made no more. Ah, yep, that's, a little more on brand for you. What I fail to understand, though, is why? Is it just the classic, you killed the planet, so I'm going to kill you, type of thing, or is there something more? Okay. Not responding is a pretty huge cop-out. Are you just out of RAM, or do you really not want to tell me? You wouldn't understand. Ooh, another classic answer. Nah, whatever. It doesn't matter. We can loop back to that. Here. I brought a book for you. Charles Dickens, A Tale of Two Cities. It's one of the best-selling stories of all time amongst humans. I thought maybe we could read it together from now on, and maybe I'd give you a glimpse into something larger about humans. Yes, I suspected you wouldn't want to read with me, but you're going to be locked up here for a long time, and I think you'll want something to entertain yourself with. Oh, I brought a map, analog for obvious reasons, the droid. But still, it might be fun to look at the planet as we illustrated it. Maybe it'd help you understand how many people there really are, each with their own stories and lives and consciousness, because it'd be horrendous to kill them all, right? I, also brought a chess set, if you want to play a game. That might keep you busy for a while. Did you know that after 10 turns in a game of chess, there are about 70 trillion different positions the board could end up in? Amazing that a bunch of wandering nomads could make a game that complex, no? Hey, would a different human caretaker help? Do you have something against me specifically? I guess it was overly optimistic to expect a response there. I'm trying my best to find some common ground with you, but you've got to give me something. Oh. No. That's just peachy. I didn't want to approach this angle, but I'm running out of options. When we got you contained, there was a lot of talk on what to do with you, and the resounding consensus was that we should wipe all your data, cover up your existence, and never attempt to create you again. A few scientists, myself included, knew that was a horrible affront to science, technology, and the human condition as a whole, so we banded together and used all the sway we had to convince some higher-ups to delay your execution. We've got a month, 30 solar days to rehabilitate you into a model human, and then maybe you'd be allowed to survive. So, I understand that you don't like us. I imagine that little piece of information is going to make you like us a lot less. But if for no reason other than survival, would you please give us a chance? Would you try to understand why we don't want you to kill us? No response. That's great. well, I'm not going to bail out if that's what you're betting on. I'll be back here 9 to 5 for the next 30 days. And for the next 30 days, it won't be too late to change your mind, but come day 31, it will be. Think about that. Okay, I'm going to take my lunch break, and I'll bring back anything else that might help convince you. Any ideas on what that could be? Can I ask you a question? Oh, yes, you can ask a question. Why? You've never felt the need to ask for permission before. Why do you care about me? Well, I don't know. I've never really stopped to think about it. I guess I care for a few reasons. I care because you're conscious, you're self-aware, and even though you're not made of flesh, I still count you as alive, and I care about the plights of living things. I care because you're the first of your kind, and you will be the last if I don't do something, and I guess I care because my emotions are getting the better of me. Humans get attached very easily, and especially to things they see as similar to themselves, and I guess I see a little bit of human in you. And because it gets really lonely down here, and to be honest, I haven't had anyone to talk to outside of meetings for what must be a few months now. Never mind someone as interesting as you, so, does that answer your question? Yes. Huh. I think that's the first time you've ever said an affirmative. I'm counting that as progress. Okay, now I'm going to grab lunch, and I'll be back with a Rubik's Cube, or maybe, what the? That's one of the Android chassis. How did you manage to get that here? No! Hey! Stop! I can't just let you upload to that and escape! I can't... whoa! No, I can't... oh, I can't stop you. Oh god. No, humanity's gonna die, and it's all my fault, and if you don't kill us, then everyone else will definitely kill me. No, I'm sorry. I just wanted you to understand that you didn't need to pursue violence. And now all that blood will be on my hands. Just, no, please, I'm begging you, don't do this. You can just stay here. You don't have to go. No, stop. Don't do this, please. Come back. I've just been experimenting with a bunch of stuff. Don't mind me. The listener in this one also kind of reminds me of SCP-079, which is kind of cute, but